Okay, hello everybody. We're back again playing War Robots. Most of you regular viewers were probably expecting me to stream last night, and so was I up until the last minute. I had a little problem at home. Sometimes life has other plans, so we're back here and getting back into the swing of things. And hi there, boy. How you doing? Also starting a little bit earlier than I usually do because I think I get better better turnout when I start a little bit earlier. And hello there to Bernie and Mukesh and Nathan. Bernie is stuck and needs to see the clan ID. Well, while I'm getting settled in, let me put it up on the screen for you. The clan ID number is 40843. The rest of the clan info is right there on the screen. And I'm putting that in the chat too for Bernie. A couple of other people asking if they can join. Yeah, we have a couple of slots still open. So if you get a request in, you're more than welcome. In the meantime, I'm going to, while you guys are getting that started up, I'm going to start up a squad. And just see if I can pull in whoever's online. Alright, Expino is answered. Oh, and you were talking to them about the about the clan. Alright, so just so I'm not keeping Expino waiting, I will start up the first battle. And those of you guys that are going back and forth, Boy actually has officer rights, so he can accept your request while we watch the video and while I go ahead and play. Just so we give everybody a look at while you're getting ready. And besides, I need to warm up before we... Oh, I get to sit here and watch everybody else move for a minute before I get to start. Instant soup. That's a new one. Alright, we got a little aggressive there. Actually been working on upgrading the pins on this Leo. Moving them him up from level 7 to level 8, which should give you a nice little punch. Zeus is at level 9, so that one's okay. And then I think once I get all the pins boosted up, I'll start worrying about leveling up the bot again. In the old days, the rule of thumb was always keep your weapons 2 levels above your bot level. I'm not so sure that's as important as it used to be, but it's probably still a good run. A good rule of thumb. So I try to at least keep my weapons the same level or higher level than my bot level. Okay, this Leo has been changed up a few times. It's carried a few different weapons in its day. Alright, I'm actually going to try and stay alive for a little bit this time. Never mind. Alright, let's take a quick look at the results. And we get a win. Okay. Well, I'm going to drop the squad for a second. And let's see if anybody's got a request out there. Oh, okay, you're a little bit ahead of me. Crazy Boy X, I'm guessing that's you, Nathan? Yep, that's how it matches up. It looks like that matches up with your Facebook name. Alright, so let's get back to the squad. Okay, if you guys are not in game, you should get in game now. So if I don't see you here, I can't exactly invite you to squad. And hello to Jayla Williams, how you doing? Vladimir is on, good. And hello to Benjamin. Okay, do I see Captain Rambo? I'll say hi to Vladimir in clan chat. There's Captain Rambo. And a whole lot of Santiago. That's about as much Spanish as I speak, so... Let me see if I can go find... Nathan, so I'll give you guys a minute. See if you get the invite. And we'll get back in. We'll get back into playing just for the rest of the viewers. And as always, you guys can catch up as we continue. All right, going once, going twice, and if you guys want to get in on the next game, that's fine. Not a problem. Everybody wants to get in, we'll try and get in at least once. But I do want to keep it moving for the people that are watching. So, all right, I think haven't flown my Griffin yet today, so. I make up for my bad... Let's see if I can make up for my bad jump by actually killing something. Okay, Mukesh, we'll get you the clan name, just hang on. I'm not exactly going to be typing and playing at the same time. Search the clan ID, so it's less likely to misspell it. Okay, we're at a point where we need to pick up a beacon, and hopefully these guys aren't paying too much attention to the center. Nope, not gonna happen tonight. And hello to Shenzi Hyena as well. How you doing? We're gonna rush for the beacon. Alright, I'll take the loss to get the beacon, which... So mission accomplished there. Alright, let's see. See what we can do to this guy. Shield bot, of course. I can go around this building. That'll get me some cover from Gecko Boy. And this guy has played chase me around the building for a little bit. If I can just get a nice corner shot, he's done. There we go. Interesting you should talk about getting rid of a rhino, because I was sort of thinking about that because I wasn't using it very much, and then I just took it out for a couple of battles and had some fun with it, but... So, I think I'm going to hang on to mine. It's definitely not my everyday bot. Alright, got my Fujin left. Alright, and we scored a win. Alright. Alright, back at the clan menu. Let's just start off with those I see online. Oh, Vladimir's battery's dying. That's what was wondering where he went. He usually sticks around a bit. Okay, we got 3 so far. Looks like that might be it. I got a funny feeling Expino is probably in a game right now. Vlad was on, to answer Bernie's question, Vlad was on, but his battery looks like it went dead. Haven't seen Pleep tonight. Alright, we got 4. We got Expino, so let's go. And hello to Arnie Jr., how are you doing? And we're on the canyon. Nice, wide open, long range. Yeah, batteries dying is a is not a good problem. I actually made sure my battery was fully charged today because I'd rather actually play without the cord in because it gets kind of in my way. Come on, I want you to... Target lock sometimes just jumps around way too much. Oh, not getting through. There we go. Now I'm getting... Yeah, I actually have a charger and a power cord right next to me, but if I can get away with playing it without the cord plugged in, it's a lot more comfortable on this tablet. Alright, let's see, what do I want to grab next? I'm going to go for a Fujin. This would have been a good time to bring out my... Alright, I think I made it back, guys. And somehow I am still alive. Yep, somehow nobody... oh, this guy's got some sort of ridiculous ansile on his... Yeah, that guy's shield wasn't even getting dented. Alright, Vlad, welcome back. Try and get you in the next game. I had some connection difficulties while you were away. Luckily I was able to pick back up in the game once I got the stream going again. I blame it on the cat who's rubbing up against me. Alright, I can't seem to get a situation where I'm not in a 4-on-1. Alright, I am dead, but let's see who we can follow around. And that's game over. Alright, definitely not a great game for me. I'm definitely off my game getting getting disconnected there. Alright, well, let's, so Vlad, I'm not sure if you're, I guess you're not in game right now, so. Let's see, we lost somebody. Yeah, we lost Expino. Alright, if there's no other takers, I'll start with the three that we've got. Alright, let's go. Alright, and we've got the moon. I don't know if you guys noticed, but as a little trivia, there's used to be... where'd it go? It used to be a tiny upside-down American flag posted out here. I think it's gone now. Alright, got myself killed there. But we are leading on beacons. And hello, Dino VA Gaming. You got it, Bernie. If I see you in game, I'll send you an invite. And hey, thanks for the subscription there. Always good to get more regular viewers coming in. So yeah, I try to do streams like this several times a week. If all goes well, I'll do it. I'll stream War Robots roughly every other night. Sometimes real life gets in the way of that. Sometimes it doesn't. But that's what I'm trying to do as much as possible. In between, I occasionally stream some of my other PS4 games. I've been usually on Friday nights or Saturday nights. I'm streaming myself playing through Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a good single-player PS4 game. I've also been playing Elite Dangerous, although I don't stream that one very often. And I was streaming No Man's Sky for a while, but I kind of gave that up because it's got a little repetitive, but I'm probably going to stream it at least one more time when the next update for the game comes out. So you got to look at that. And whatever else I end up playing, I'll probably throw out there at some point. But most of the time I'm streaming War Robots. That's the most fun to stream. It's really never a dull moment in this game. Except when I'm getting killed over and over again. Yep, and every week I'm picking up a couple more subscribers, so we're up to around 150 now, so which is really cool. I know, actually a couple of other people that were big YouTubers on some of the other games that I played actually have started streaming War Robots too. There's one guy, Manny Gaming, that I know from Vega Conflict, started streaming War Robots recently too. I didn't even know he played the game. He plays mostly on PC through the Facebook gaming app, and it looks like the people he's up against there aren't quite as skilled as the people I see on Android or on iOS. Because he's running he's running everything like around level 5, level 6, and he's kind of cleaning up right now. At that level over here in Android, it's usually not that easy. Probably because the people over there haven't figured out tanking yet. Now that Rhino did not want to go down. I think he stripped all his weapons off. I think try and get out of this carnage this way. Yeah, and I've really got to make sure I start getting some of my bot levels up, because I've kind of been stuck in this funky state where I'm at either at the top of gold 3 or the bottom of gold 2. And I just keep bouncing back and forth between those two leagues. And I'm probably not really gonna... I got the feeling I'm not gonna go too much higher unless I level up a bit. That guy's got a nice little position in there. And hello there, Ricardo. How you doing? Haha, I finally got tagged. Alright, just have the Fujin left. And that's a good win. Let's take a look at the standings. And hello there to Ricardo. How are you doing? Okay, 4 kills, 4 beacons. All right. Looks like I remembering how to play. Low on the damage totem pole. We got some people posting big numbers there. All right, still not turning down 8 gold. Hi, Frank. How you doing? Yeah, Frank, we keep just missing sometimes. Let's see if I can get a couple of these guys in. See who else I can grab. And not sure if Bernie's on. If Bernie's not showing as on, but he said he was going to be, so. Okay, give these guys a minute or so, see if they can accept. All right, I'm just going to go with the 3 we got. Okay, everybody else is going left or center. I'm going to go right. And I got torn apart. Wrong bot to go head-to-head with. Let's go for Fujin next. Bad, bad, bad. I got stuck between the buildings. And got torn apart. Hello there, Edgar. How are you doing? I'm just getting creamed this game. This is one of those nights where I wonder if I'm facing bots with a lot higher level weapons than normal, because I seem to be dying awfully fast this match. Alright, definitely not our best match as a group. All of a sudden, clan chat is lighting up. Alright, looks like a couple of other folks are on. There we go. And hello to Lin Vu. Alright, I've already got a squad going, so I can't really take a new invite. And let's get in. I've tried patent aphids. Actually, haven't done aphids on a patent yet. So I actually only own 3 total, which is why I've been running them mostly on a Leo. When I was lower level, I did run a spiral patent, which lower level play can be pretty nasty. But doesn't hold up so well at upper level. The leftovers I got from the spiral patent days is I actually have some fairly high level spirals. That were actually, well, they were doing pretty good when I was in bronze. But I haven't really used them much since, because I just kind of started to get outclassed by everything. I still like the old 4 pinatas on a pattern. Alright, the opportunity shot on that lance paid off. Even though I didn't get the kill, it took a nice bite out of him along the way. These guys are just swarming center beacon. Yeah, patents do definitely get murdered right now. They just don't last very long at all. 2-3 hits they die, but sometimes if you're sneaky with them, you can really splatter 1 or 2 bots on your way out. I kind of think that Carnage has taken over what people used to do with patents. Because you got a little bit more staying power because of the shield. Okay, this is just a butcher shop down by Center Beacon. What I think is going to happen when Beacon Rush comes out, all those slow bots that nobody really uses anymore are going to start to be used a lot. I see Raijins out there a lot, actually, even though some people give them a bad rap. But Raijins are going to be pretty popular there. Natashas, I think, are going to make a bit of a comeback because their downfall is just that they're too slow. Anything that's slow with a lot of firepower is suddenly going to get new life in Beacon Rush. With Beacon Rush and Natasha with, say, Thunders and Pinatas, he is going to murder people. Or Thunders and Magnums. Alright, I am all out of bots. So let's take a look at... Vladimir's chasing her. Found another Carnage. And Rambo's doing his thing with the Carnage, too. Yeah, I can definitely, and looking back in chat, yeah, I can definitely see Rhinos having a lot of new life in Beacon Rush, too. Alright, classic combo, Orkins and a Rogatka. Can't go wrong with that, but we don't get a chance to see him use it. Okay, back to the squad menu. Let's see who else we've got. Let's see if we can get some of the new people in. Got 2 slots open, so I'm going to try and invite the guys that I haven't. Gotten in yet. Oh, well, there you go. There you go, Vlad. We got a spot. Okay, we've got 3 so far. 3 more invitations out. 4 so far. 2 invitations left. Oh, we lost making. Oh, his battery's down. Okay. Not a problem. It happens. All right. Give it a few more seconds, and then we'll go with what we've got. And let's go. All right, matchmaking's taking a while this time. And we're on the power plant. Yeah, really the only use I find for the Natasha is to be a sniper. And it's definitely outclassed by the by Fury. But then again, when you're doing Beacon Rush, and that Natasha can spawn right where the action is, I think it might actually be useful for a change. The only reason I've got a Natasha is because I actually got one in the last event, so I armed it up. I been fooling around with it on and off. Ah, boy. Bad time for lag. Yeah, I've been fooling around with it a bit, mostly off camera, because it's, you know, I don't, it's kind of dull for the viewers to watch me, you know, stand on top of a hill and plink away at somebody with geckos. Yeah, I was actually kind of glad that I picked one up in the for one of the event tasks, just because I probably wouldn't buy it on my own. I think one of the problems is that the heavy weapon selection really isn't all that great. Um, yeah, the Treb is great. Does a lot of damage if you've got enough time to charge it up and have the patience to sit there and wait for your target and that kind of thing. But it's just very slow, and as soon as someone charges you, you're gone. Trident, there's good and bad with the Trident. It's not really as good as it used to be, I think. And that leaves the Zeus. The Zeus is okay all around, but it doesn't do incredibly heavy damage. It's a good, like, middle-range weapon. Which leaves, well, the Thunder is actually a very good heavy weapon, but it's really your short-range weapon, so you don't have too many other options. That's why I think you see a lot of people running Thunders. I'm not sure what it is. There's nothing like... There's nothing in the heavy weapon class that's like the Terran of the heavy weapons class. You know, the weapon that everybody wants. Maybe it's better that way, because then you have to pick and choose your balance, but... Alright, well, one thing to bring to a vicious close-up fight, and that's Thunder Carnage. Yeah, that's the thing that makes the Fury the desirable long-range platforms, because once you start putting 3 heavy weapons together, then it becomes a different story. Then they're all really good at what they do. Because you've got the the Zeus is really nasty on when you got 3 of them together. Beacon Rush, I could see people running Thunder Furies. So imagine that you capture one of the home beacons, and then suddenly one of your teammates drops in with a Thunder Fury. You know, he's not going to go very far, but he's got a much shorter walk to get to the enemy, and he starts chopping them to pieces. I think that guy's awake. Oh, that guy's waking up now. I was going to say that guy looked like he was away from keyboard. I got some damage. Let's pop out and see if I can... at least do some damage before I go down. And there's Captain Rambo running basically what I have on my Natasha. Yeah, so those of you that haven't been following, Beacon Rush is one of the new game models where what happens is you can spawn at any beacon you own. So the idea is as you capture beacons, your team can spawn in at them. That's the name, Beacon Rush. So basically, you know, think about Yamantau, that center beacon that's always basically where all the fighting is. So you get in there, you get a beacon runner to get in there, capture the center beacon, and all of a sudden the rest of your team starts spawning in there. I'm not sure if these two guys are able to join. Alright, let's drop in, and hopefully the cat doesn't rip my... The cat is sitting here playing with my headphone wire while I'm trying to play. Ten likes so far. Somebody will dislike it sooner or later. So I found when you put yourself out on YouTube, there's always going to be somebody who's just going to dislike it, something you do no matter what you do. So it's almost a mark if you're doing something right if you get one person who just dislikes everything that you do. But if I'm getting 10 likes, that means people like what they see, which is what I'm trying to do here. And just get people together talking about the game and watching some fun fights, or, well, watching me just mess up. This sometimes is the case. Alright, trying to cover Vlad's back. Too many griffins here. I got a fighting retreat. Alright, let's see, what do these guys got? Guy's got RDB. This guy is Hydras and Spirals. Vlad also seems to always have his Raijin in his hangar. And Vlad's seems to be one of those guys who really knows how to use a Raijin. I usually see him causing some serious damage with that. Hello, Los Bros. Come on, move. Hi, Pleep. How have you been? Several of the guys have been asking about you. Actually, if you guys were listening earlier, I was saying I was actually planning on streaming last night. That something came up at the last minute. It's actually a semi-funny or interesting real-life intruding on gaming story. I was actually down here in my little game fortress in the basement, getting ready to stream. Was actually starting to set up the stream, and I hear a crash upstairs. So I go running upstairs, and well, we've got a lot of pets in the house, so that's another long story. But what I find out happened is we have a parakeet in a bird cage. We also have a cat. Well, the cat figured out how to climb up on the table where the bird cage was and managed to knock it off the table. Whole bird cage, parakeet and all. Which, of course, meant there was bird seed and bird droppings all over the place upstairs. He did not get the cage open. The parakeet was still in there and alive, but somewhat stunned. The cat ran away and hid. Now, this is the same cat that will, like, crawl into a plastic bag if you leave it out, and then just curl up there. So now after getting everything cleaned up, after getting all the mess cleaned up and finding a new place to put the bird cage, it was a little late, so no stream yesterday. Yeah, but now we actually hung up the bird cage on a hanger so the cat can't get to it anymore. So at least that won't be won't be something interrupting me. And yes, I do have dogs. We have actually 4 dogs. 3 of the dogs completely ignore the cat, and our youngest dog is still a puppy. Can't get enough of the cat, and the cat actually encourages him to play. Even though he plays a little rough, but you know, the cat will egg him on. He'll start playing rough, and then the cat will just run away when it has enough. But the cat also sat on top of the puppy's crate all day and basically batted at his head, stuck his paws through the bar and batted the dog's head to intimidate him too. So yeah, we have a lot of pets in our house. My wife is big into pets. She did actually some dog training when she was younger, and the kids are into it too. So basically, everybody's got a pet. All right, let's see if anybody else is showing up as online. I'm not sure if you're going to be playing Pleep. So what breeds are they? Two of the dogs are purebred Shelties that we got from... Oops. Sorry about that. I hit go into battle just as somebody dropped out. Two of the dogs are purebred Shelties. The other two are mutts. My wife has actually taken one of the Shelties to a few dog shows and started to get some of their actual dog training titles on them. And my kids have actually taken to them to some junior dog shows too. So even though 4 dogs is a lot to have, actually, even the crazier ones are actually reasonably well trained. Oh, I lost my Zeus already. Wow, didn't even notice the hit that took that out. Okay, we are leading on beacons. It's probably going to cost me a bot, but may as well grab center. Should be able to get it. I'm probably going to get killed once I do it. Alright, got a little aggressive there. I saw a wounded guy, I had to kill him. Okay, and back in. Vladimir's all alone up in the left. A couple of guys are heading this way. Let's see if I can tag one of them along the way. Okay, I was just hoping I could get to aphid range on that guy before I went down, but whoever that was who came in from the right had different plans for me. I'm probably going to do like one or two more before we sign off. Nathan, we are on Android, actually. Nathan asking if we're Android or iOS. Alright, that's it for me. Let's see how Vlad's doing. Oh, Vlad's got his plasma Fujin. And hello, Emmanuel. How you doing? I actually do have a second account on iOS that's about it's not quite as leveled up as I am here. I think I'm in silver 2 on that one. On that account, I've been using more machine guns than anything else on that. Punishers on that account than anything else. There's Vlad again. We've got a sniper. There's Captain Rambo. Yep, good time to grab a beacon. Bad time to run into a carnage. Okay, guys, I think I'm back. Looks like we had a connection glitch again. Yep, connection glitched again, but I got it back. Just had to restart my client. I got quick kicked from the squad. All right, give me 1 second. Let me collect my collect up all my gold here. Oops. There's one problem with this tablet. If I reach with the wrong hand, and keep accidentally hitting the wrong buttons. 12 likes, 0 dislikes. All right, that's a record. Usually somebody's coming on and disliking me by this point. All right, let me try and get this going for one last try. I think we're going to do one more and be done. Just because I think we're going to hit another connection glitch, so. This one's for Pleep. He really wanted to play tonight, so. Give you guys a minute to get in. Not sure if you guys started without me. Which you may have done. Now I think you guys started without me. Alright, so, well, just to wrap this up, I'm going to play one more game. Just with whoever randomly gets matchmaked with. Before I do that, just to change things up a bit, I'm going to swap in where is it? Oops. Hey, come on. I'm going to swap in something big and ugly. There it is. One last game just for fun. A bunch of randoms. Good map to have the Natasha in my hangar with. Let's see how many shots I can get off before we call it a night. Oh, let me up on the hill. There we go. Yeah, I'm really just... I'm really just fooling around here. I usually don't run a sniper bot like this. So this is how the other half lives when you're camping. Wait for those 8 seconds to finish so I can nail this guy. Alright, somebody finally took me out. Alright, I can go back to having my... playing something a little more normal. To answer Nightbot's question, I am right now, I think I'm at the very bottom of Gold 2. So I've been basically flip-flopping between Gold 2 and Gold 3 for a week or two. Oh, a little laggy. Yeah, somebody said Lancelot and one showed up, started shooting at me. Alright, last battle was a loss, but I got to troll a little bit with my Natasha. Not too bad a match either. I got max damage. A relatively low scoring match. And anyway, I'm looking at the conversation. Look at the conversation talking about levels. Level 30 really isn't as big a deal as you really think. You just eventually hit it. And that's as far as you can go in level. What really matters is your bot levels. And you can see from looking at my hangar, most of my stuff is kind of middle levels, and my weapon levels are all around the same. I think the highest level weapon I have right now is level 9. That's really the thing that's holding me back from advancing up too much higher in the leagues, is I really have to pick a lineup and just keep upgrading it, which I'm getting there, a little bit at a time. Really, once you get past level 7, the updates start taking a long time, so... yeah, weapon levels matter a lot more than your actual player level. That's really the thing that's going to determine that the matchmaking system uses to match you up with other players. Your weapon levels count the most, then your bot levels. If you remember the old matchmaking system, the rule of thumb for leveling things up was you wanted your weapons to be at least 2 levels higher than your bot level, unless you maxed everything out, of course. That rule, I think, doesn't matter so much, because what would happen was the old matchmaking system, I think, leaned on the bot level more than it leaned on the weapon level. So you'd end up with matched against tougher opponents with underpowered weapons, unless you kept your weapons a higher level than your bot. I don't think the new matchmaking system does that anymore. So where I go, the way I go is I want my weapons to be the same level or higher than my bot. I don't stick strictly to 2 levels above. Yeah, and you can see I've actually been playing a lot longer than my bot levels would kind of indicate, because I spent a lot of time at the lower levels just fooling around, messing around with different bots rather than pick things that really worked well and upgrade them. So in any case, I'm about to wrap up the stream. So thanks for watching. I see a lot of people are watching now. But we're about to call it a night. Just a reminder, I usually try to stream War Robots about every other night. So I will probably be back doing this again on, what is it, Thursday? It's Wednesday night now, so Friday night. And, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out and playing with us. Thanks for the new subscriptions and all the new viewers that have been stepping up and chatting with me. Good to see you guys, and I will see you back next time. Have a good night.